Welcome back to the SA Businesses Training Portal. This is where we give you the trainings that can help you excel in your business. And your business, you'll find that if you follow some of the steps that we are talking about here and some of the trainings that we teach here, your business will grow. Trust me, it will grow. And it's a portal whereby you can communicate with us as well, and we can guide you and give you more information. What we give you here is just a synopsis. Always remember that I'll put my contacts at the end of this training so that at least you can be able to communicate with us and we can discuss further if you feel that you need an expanded version of the training that we are going to talk about today. Today we are going to look at mastering time. It's very, very important. When you know how to master your time, or time management is the secret currency of business success. A lot of people are not aware about this. They take time for granted. Every second that is lost, it's gone and you'll never find it again. So you need to make sure that you use your time wisely in whatever you do if you want your business to grow. So let's look at it. Think of time as the currency that fuels your business. You can't print more of it. You can't borrow it. You can't refund it. Every minute you spend is an investment. So the question is, are you investing your time wisely? Let's look at why time management matters. In businesses, time isn't just about deadlines. It's about direction. Poor time management doesn't just delay projects. It drains creativity, causes stress, and kills the momentum. So you need to make sure that you are always on top of the game when it comes to time. It's tedious, but it's necessary that you keep time in whatever you are doing. When you manage time well, 1, you will boost productivity. You will enhance decision making. You will build trust, because people will start to trust you. You promise somebody, I'm bringing you results tomorrow. Then tomorrow turns to the other day. Then the other day turns to the other day. Then the other day turns to 1 month. People will never work with you again. So time, it's better you deliver earlier than what you have budgeted for. When you start doing that, you know that you're on top of the game and people will start coming to you. The references that people start giving about you will make you now to have even more business, and you find that you need to employ more personnel. That's the growth of your business. You start that because everyone wants their business to grow. How do you do? Time management is one of the things that makes your business to grow. So you need to be conversant with it as well. Time management isn't about squeezing more hours into your day. It's about making every hour count, every minute count, every second count. Let's get practical now. Time management isn't just about ticking boxes. It's about creating the flow. When you manage your time strategically, you don't just finish projects, you elevate them. So let's break down the 5 pillars that transform your workflow from frantic to focused. 1, you need to define clear goals. Every successful project starts with clarity. Before going into the whole scenario, ask yourself, what does success look like? Do we all know what success looks like? Without a definite goal, you are just moving, not progressing at all. Clear goals act like GPS. You know the GAP, when you want to go to Santon or you want to go to a certain area which takes you from A to B where you don't know, usually nowadays you just click the GPS on our phone and it will say turn right, turn left, That's what we are talking about when it comes to time as well. They guide every decision, every meeting, and every minute you spend. Here is the trick. Write your goal in one sentence. If you can't explain it simply, it's not clear enough. Then align your daily actions with that goal, what you want to achieve. Because when your purpose is precise, your productivity becomes powerful. Break tasks into milestones. Big projects can feel like climbing Mount Everest. But here is the secret. You don't conquer mountain in one leap. You do it step by step. Divide your project into milestones, smaller measurable checkpoints that gives you momentum. Each milestone is a mini victory. Celebrate them. They keep your energy high and focus you sharp. When you see progress, motivation follows naturally. That's how it is basically. Remember, progress isn't always loud. Sometimes it's the quiet satisfaction of crossing off one more task. That's what gives you satisfaction. When you know that I've done this, I have done this, you find that the energy starts to grow and the confidence starts to grow. But how do you meet these milestones? It's because of time management. Prioritize using the 80-20 rule. 80-20 rule, I've spoken about it in one of my videos. You can go and check on that. Here is a game changer. 20% of your efforts create 80% of your result. So stop trying to do everything. Identify the task that truly move the needle. The ones that bring value, not activity. Ask yourself daily, is this task contributing to my goal or just filling my time? It's very important you always check and ask yourself these practical questions. When you focus on impact, not busyness, I'm talking not business, busyness, you reclaim your power. Productivity isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters most. Use your diary as your compass. You know, we've got these diaries. Nowadays, they are on our phones. And nowadays, long time ago, we used to have a diary like this one. You see, you'll have that and you'd write everything in your diary. Who am I meeting and all that. I still believe in this diary as well. Because like sometimes when I'm not in the office, you find that somebody who is there, who is working in my office, my secretary, my PA, they take calls and they do the appointments for me. They use this one. And after that, they link with my phone that tomorrow you've got an appointment with such. Because it's very important that you know these things and you start preparing for that meeting. Your diary isn't just a schedule. It's your secret weapon. It's where intention meets action. Use it to plan your day with purpose. Block time for deep work, reflect, and even rest. In your diary, you put, no, this time I'm resting. This time, sometimes I remember when I used to when I started, before I even have the PA, I would write, I need tea. I need to remind myself that I need a cup of tea, and I'll put it there in my diary that I'll need to have a cup of coffee. Because sometimes it's important to just take your mind off work, but it's all around time. You need to allocate your time to such type of events as well. Here is a pro tip. Color code your entries. Green for growth, blue for focus, red for deadlines. I used to do that when I was still working by myself. But somebody is doing that for me now. When you open your diary, you will see priorities at a glance. And don't just write tasks, write commitments. When you link it down, you make it real. Your diary becomes a mirror of your discipline. With me now, because I use mostly my phone as my diary, I color code in my phone to see with what I have to do. Have I achieved this one? If I haven't, I'll make sure that why haven't I achieved, and it's like the history, and I follow that, because you find every time I achieve, like I was saying earlier on, I celebrate. Sometimes I simply say that today I'm taking myself out because I've achieved this one, because those moments are important. And when you do that, you find that you want to achieve more. It comes naturally, and the happiness just oozes out, and the confidence as well. Time management isn't static, it's always moving. It's a living system. Every week, take 15 minutes to review your progress. Ask yourself, what worked, what didn't, and what can I improve? It's very important. Check on those things. If it works, make sure that next time when you're doing a certain task, you always reference to what worked. Don't reference to things that didn't work, because it will not work if it is not working. So concentrate on the things that are working, and you won't lose a lot of time, because time management is crucial when you're running a business. This reflection turns experience into wisdom. It's how you evolve from managing time to mastering it. Adjust your strategy, refine your focus, and keep learning, because you learn every day. Because success isn't about perfection, it's about continuous improvement. That's what success is all about. You need to continuously improve yourself. Take yourself and challenge yourself most of the time. When you combine these strategies, you create a rhythm, a certain rhythm, a steady beat that drives your business forward. You stop reacting and start leading. You stop chasing time and start commanding it. So grab your diary. It can be your phone or this one, which I just spoken about, and set goals and take control of your minutes. Because every tick of the clock is a chance to build your legacy. The diary habit is your secret weapon. You always need to remember that. Here's the truth bomb. Your diary is more powerful than any app. It's a mirror of your priorities. When you open it each morning, you are not just planning your day, you are designing your legacy. Write down your top 3 goals for that day. Block time for focused work, and leave space for creativity as well, because you need to create. You remember, you're in leadership, you're an entrepreneur. You also need to be knowing what are you going to do. Create for tomorrow. Consistency. Turn your diary into a roadmap for success. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. What you are doing every day, those are the steps. Remember, you cannot climb Mount Everest just like that within one day. It takes step by step. You reach a certain summit, then you go again. You reach a certain summit, you go again. Hence the reason some people, they climb 2 segments and they say, this is enough, I'm going down. It can be because of health reasons or what, but otherwise every second matters. So in conclusion, I can say, remember, time management isn't about control, it's about freedom. When you master your time, you master your business. So as you step into your next project, ask yourself, am I spending time or am I investing it? Because the most successful entrepreneur don't chase time, they command it. So always remember to command your time. So don't chase it. Thank you very much for joining in. And remember, it's time. Time for your business to grow. Time for you to shine. How you allocate this time, it's entirely up to you. But always come to us if you want to learn more on how to manage your time, or any trainings that we have provided to you. We can help your business grow. You can contact us on the contacts which are now on the screen, and then we can respond immediately and find out exactly what you want. Let's help one another to keep these businesses grow. That's what we are here for. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with other people whom you think might benefit from the training. Thank you very much, and see you on my next training.